Mistake number 1. A lot of tourists say, yo quiero una cerveza. It sounds demanding and childish. Think about it. In English, you would not walk into a restaurant and say, I want a beer to a stranger. You would say, can I get a beer, please? Spanish works the same way. Yo quiero sounds like a toddler demanding something. Instead, say, me da una cerveza, por favor. It means, can I get a beer, please? This one change will immediately make you sound more respectful. Mistake number 2. If you want to ask if the food is spicy, do not say, está caliente. Caliente means hot in temperature, but in certain contexts, it also means something very inappropriate. You do not want that misunderstanding at a food stand. Say, está picante. That is the correct word for spicy in Spanish. Picante. Remember it. Mistake number 3. Never say, estoy muy excitado. In Spanish, excitado does not mean excited in the way you think. It means sexually aroused. So when you want to say you were excited about the game, say, estoy muy emocionado. Emocionado. That is the word you need. Mistake number 4. The word quesadilla. Most English speakers say quesadilla. This is wrong. The double L in Mexican Spanish is never a hard L sound. It sounds like a Y. Say quesadilla, quesadilla. If you order a quesadilla, the vendor will understand you, but you will sound like a complete tourist. Mistake number 5. Do not just say agua por favor. At a stadium in Mexico, agua alone usually means tap water, and tap water in Mexico can make tourists very sick. You do not want to spend the second half of the game in the bathroom. Say, agua embotellada, por favor. Embotellada means bottled. Agua embotellada, por favor. Mistake number 6. If you feel embarrassed about your Spanish, do not say, estoy embarazada. That does not mean embarrassed. It means, I am pregnant. This is one of the most famous false friends in the Spanish language. Say, me da vergüenza. That is the correct phrase for feeling embarrassed. Mistake number 7. Do not say, dame tacos. It is technically correct Spanish, but it sounds like an order, like you're commanding someone. It's rude to food vendors. Say, me da unos tacos, por favor. It means, can I get some tacos, please? The difference is small, but the impression is completely different. Mistake number 8. Do not snap your fingers or wave aggressively at the vendor to get attention. In Mexican culture, this is considered very disrespectful. To get someone's attention politely, make eye contact and say, Disculpe. That means, excuse me. Then, when you are ready to pay, say, la cuenta, por favor. The bill, please. Mistake number 9. Do not say, soy americano. In Latin America, everyone from North, Central, and South America considers themselves americano. The word does not specifically mean someone from the United States. It sounds unaware and sometimes offends people. Say, soy de los Estados Unidos. That means, I am from the United States. Clear, respectful, correct. Mistake number 10. If you don't understand something, do not just say, no entiendo nada. It shuts down the conversation immediately. The vendor stops trying to help and moves on to the next customer. Instead, say, ¿Puede repetir más despacio, por favor? It means, can you repeat that more slowly, please? Most Mexicans will happily slow down for you if you ask politely. Mistake number 11. The word jalapeno. In English, people say jalapeno. This is wrong. The letter J in Spanish always sounds like the English H. Say jalapeno. Jalapeno. The same rule applies to the word jamón, which means ham, not jamón, jamón. The J is always H in Spanish. Always. Mistake number 12. If you want to ask how much something costs, you can say, cuanto cuesta. That is correct, but locals use a much shorter phrase that immediately sounds natural. Say, a como. Just 2 words. It means, how much is it? Much faster, much more casual, and vendors will appreciate that you know it. Mistake number 13. The word tortilla. English speakers say tortilla. Wrong. Same double L rule as quesadilla. Say tortilla, tortilla. And the word for chicken, pollo, is not polo, it's pollo, pollo. Double L always sounds like y in Mexican Spanish. Remember this one rule and you fix 3 or 4 pronunciation mistakes at once. Mistake number 14. If you want to eat your food at the stand, say para aqui. If you want to take it with you, say para llevar. Llevar is pronounced llevar. Para llevar means to go. Para aqui means eat here. These 2 phrases will come up at every single food stand you visit. Mistake number 15. When you order a drink, the vendor will add ice automatically. But in Mexico, tourists should be careful with ice made from tap water. If you want to avoid it, say sin hielo, por favor. Sin means without, hielo means ice. Sin hielo, por favor. No ice, please. Mistake number 16. If the food looks very spicy and you're not sure you can handle it, do not just eat it and suffer in silence. Say, no muy picante, por favor. Not too spicy, please. Or if you want no spice at all, say, sin picante, por favor. The vendor will almost always adjust for you. Mistake number 17. Do not say, el check, por favor. Check is an English word. Spanish speakers will understand you, but you're mixing languages in a way that sounds odd. The correct word is la cuenta, not el check. La cuenta, por favor. The bill, please. Mistake number 18. The word Mexico itself. English speakers say Mexico. Wrong. In Spanish, the X in Mexico makes an H sound. Say Mexico, Mexico. And Mexicano is not Mexicano. Say Mexicano. Pronouncing the country's name correctly will earn you genuine respect from locals. Mistake number 19. If you want to ask what's popular or what the vendor recommends, don't just point randomly at the menu. Say, ¿qué recomienda? It means, what do you recommend? Vendors love this question. They will almost always point you to something excellent. ¿Qué recomienda? Mistake number 20. The word mole. This is not the small animal that digs in gardens. In Mexican food, mole is a rich, dark sauce made with chilies and chocolate, and it's not pronounced mole. It's 2 syllables. Say mole, mole. If you see it on the menu, order it. It's one of the most iconic sauces in Mexican cuisine. Mistake number 21. When someone nearby is eating and you walk past, Mexicans say Provecho. It's similar to bon appetit in French. It means enjoy your meal. You don't have to say it, but if you do, locals will be genuinely surprised and impressed by you. Provecho, provecho. Mistake number 22. Do not ask someone, ¿hablas inglés? It's too direct and sounds rude. If you need to ask whether someone speaks English, soften it. Say, Disculpe, habla inglés? The word disculpe at the start, meaning excuse me, changes the entire tone of the question. Always start with disculpe. Mistake number 23. If you hear someone say orale, do not ignore it. Orale is one of the most common expressions in Mexican Spanish. It can mean okay, let's go, exactly right, or hurry up, depending on context. If a vendor says orale after you order, it means got it, coming right up. You can reply with orale yourself. Mexicans will love it. And the bonus phrase, the single most useful word at any Mexican food stand, tiene. It means do you have. Use it before anything. Tiene tacos, tiene agua, tiene cerveza, tiene vegetariano. Learn this one word and you can ask for almost anything without knowing any Spanish at all. Tiene, T-I-E-N-E, tiene.